Hello everybody, welcome back to the video today. Today I'm going to be talking about Hecla Mining, which is a silver mining stock in the United States. They produce around 45% of all the silver coming from the United States, so a very large, respectable, silver producing stock. Now, I want to talk about it because if you're watching this video, you're probably like, why is it down over 10%, right? Yesterday's daily candle was pretty nasty. It closed down around 10.5%. So I'll just go to the daily candles so you guys can see. As you can see, it essentially a little small gap down there as well, and it closed down around 10.26% or 47 cents. So a pretty nasty sell-off on the daily time frame. Even the weekly time frame, you can see this level here around $3.50. To me, that is going to be your first support level. So if we fall around another 60 cents from where we're currently trading, that level there would be, your strong support and resistance. Now this goes way back, to like 2013. You can see it acted as resistance, then it acted as support, acted as resistance once again, then it acted as support. So, you've had multiple points of support and resistance. So this level here, just respect this level. To me, you're coming in, essentially a straight sell-off into this level. This level here should act as support. I've checked the RSI, or the relative strength index. That is essentially coming into oversold territory. So down around, another 60 cent fall from where we are, that is going to be your support level around $3.50. In the short term, it also could act as a triple bottom, which would be bullish, for a short-term bounce. Now, I also want to talk about, you've had this little pattern here, which, many would know it was a head and shoulders. And essentially, once you broke this neckline here at around $4, around $5, around, $4.97. Once it broke below that level there, it's been in that free fall state. So if, just playing around with the chart here, you can see this neckline here. We'll draw that in, and your technical move, you go to the top of the head and you connect this down to the shoulder. It's going to be around, $3.72. That was me going from the body candle closes. If we go to the top of the wick here and we put this down here, you're going to be, getting down into that support range around $3.50. So you've got 2 points of confluence around that level. $3.50, guys. That head and shoulders breakdown, your technical move is around $3.50, and you've got that support and resistance box going all the way back, to 2013 when it was acting as resistance, flipped into support, resistance once again. And just recently, around September of last year, it acted as support. It had a double bottom at around $3.50. It did slightly make a marginal lower low, but you did have that bullish divergence. So if for some reason we were to sweep the lows here, you'd want to watch the RSI. Are we going to, get a bullish divergence, which is, bullish for the price? I spoke about in my latest silver video, I believe we did have, two bullish divergences in the, past, and they had, some pretty large bounces. Now, I want to talk about something else. So let me talk about why is the stock down so bad. So I forgot to mention this at the start. So Hecla Mining is down 10% because of news coming out from the mine site. So one of their Idaho mines, they had a fire, in the mine site. So, they've currently got workers, trying to fix it. How much damage did it cause? All that type of jazz. Now, the second incident that happened at this mine site is you had a mine shaft collapse. So it could have been the roof, could have been one of the walls, who knows, something gave in. So they're going to have to, put some bracing up or whatever, to stop it from collapsing, any further, I would say. So, I've read the news articles, they've, trying to fix that ASAP essentially. So yeah. Now, another thing I want to talk about that I mentioned in a previous video about a month or two ago was the SILJ versus silver price. So Hecla Mining makes up a large percentage of the SILJ. So the SILJ is an ETF that essentially tracks all these silver producing stocks. You've got Hecla Mining, Silvercrest Metals, Pan American Silver, Mag Silver, and First Majestic Silver. So a lot of reputable silver producing mining stocks. So the reason why I put up a screenshot on Twitter last night, I brought 3 deep in the money call options. So LEAPs, the expiration date goes way out until 2025, January of 2025. So I've got like over 515 days until these options expire. Now, when you look at the silver mining stocks versus silver price, you can see it has been in a very tight coiled range that's continued to make lower lows and lower highs. So as you can see, we are currently hitting this support trend line. So I believe we were around 41 on this ratio chart, and now we're currently sitting around 38. So when I made that video, I said expect some support coming in right at this range. You can see we're touching the bottom end of the channel, and we've also got this support trend line that connects with the lows of January 2016 before you had a major swing to the upside, and your pandemic low, the March 2020 crash, before you had a huge slingshot type move to the upside. So this pattern here is bullish, very tight coiled correction essentially from these levels, and it's been in it for like almost 3 years, over 3 years in fact. So 3 years of very tight coiled action. To me, this could easily slingshot to the upside, just like it did in the previous 2 times in history. So it wouldn't expect me I wouldn't expect it to slingshot to the upside, and test some of these ranges, 68, potentially even going back to the highs here around 90. It might even break above 1 ounce essentially. So that means one SILJ ETF option, the ETF option, it's going to be worth over $1 ounce of silver. So, whatever the silver price be, the ETF will be at the same price. So if silver's at $50, this ETF could be at $50 as well. So potentially that could happen. So anyway, guys, I want to leave the video here. I haven't made a video in like over 2 weeks because I've been pretty sick. My voice is, a little bit rusty. So anyway, guys, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I had to just make a video about this mining stock, as people would have been like, why is it down over 10%? So I just wanted to, publish this little video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, GDXJ out. Peace.